Welcome back to Hexology. I'm Water Elemental.
And this Bel Air.
You're not Jolly Green.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
It's alright, he's busy buying a house and being an adult. We are trying something different. With the release of Armies of Fate, they added a new game mode called the Gauntlet. And it works similar to how Arena mode works in Hearthstone?
Yeah,
Hearthstone. So what we're going to be doing is, Bel Air is a long-time Magic the Gathering person. He is a lot better at card games than I am. He has actually played in a lot of very, very high-end Magic events here in Colorado. And I've been at the same events, but in last place. So what we're going to do is, I'm good at Hex. He's never played it before.
I've never even seen it before.
So we're going to do a Gauntlet.
He's going to have me pick all the cards. This is a terrible and awesome idea at the same time. I don't know what any of these cards do. I don't have even the slightest clue.
He can ask what a mechanic is, and he can ask how the game works, but only if he asks. I will not tell him anything else. So go ahead and go to the sealed deck Gauntlet.
Alright.
Go and click. Join.
Alright.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pick our deck. All the packs are pre-opened for us. We have as much mana as we need.
A blood shard, diamond shard. So these are mana, I
These
assume.
are pretty much the basic lands.
Gain a charge, okay. Is there any way to...
Right-click. And you can pull up stuff. And you can see on the corner here, this mechanic, I will have to explain this one to you. This is socketing. And what you can do is you can add these into the character.
What the hell? So you can, like, modify the cards?
Yes, you can essentially socket them like in World of Warcraft.
Okay, then. I never play World of Warcraft either, so you know.
That's
well,
a lie?
Not the video game, the card game. I never played the card game.
No, I'm talking about, like, the actual WoW video game. You socket them like in Mad.
Like the gems?
Yeah, this is like
Okay.
gem socketing.
Gems.
Gems. I've never played WoW. What?
It's truly, truly outrageous.
So there's two forms. There is major and minor.
Okay.
That card, the reason why I explained it was because it mentions both minor and major.
Okay. So major, all socketed with a minor gem that says +1/+1. So I assume we've got attack and defense.
Yes.
So this probably isn't uncommon. I assume green is uncommon.
Green is uncommon.
I assume these are commons.
That's common.
And this is a rare.
This is?
When this does, put it into your hand. It costs +2?
Yes.
And this is its cost up here?
Yes.
Okay. But there's no socketing on that.
No. You can tell which cards are socketed, because it will say.
This one sends each champion sacrifices a troop. Champion, put them into the deck. So yeah, this is gonna take a little while. For each of your
I don't know anything from the set either, so I'm like, eh.
Your life drain. You can't block when this dies. Create 4 spiderlings. In your hand. What is this again? This is a necrotic mage. When this enters play, void turns dead. Bloat cap. When this dies, each opposing champion chooses to discard a card.
It's so happy considering he's like full of boils.
Yeah, arachnophobia. Create 2 spiderlings for each opposing champion. Put them into their decks. Then each opposing champion chooses and discards 2 cards. Okay. Scrapyard. Draw. When this ends play, put all scrapyard dynamos from your graveyard into your hand. When this dies, create a scrapyard bruiser and put it into play. Let's go with this dude, because I'm interested in trying that.
Yeah, those are colorless. Essentially, they're artifacts, just like in Magic.
Okay, so did it change?
Everything shifted one because you took it out of the pool.
Okay.
The list, and you can keep scrolling down because this isn't everything.
Oh, okay. Taint. Vampegasus?
Yes.
Really?
There's one of my favorite arts is Mancubine.
Mancubine.
Or Mancubus, and it's a man succubus, and he has like nipple rings, and he's super handsome and shit. It's great.
God. Ambush guide. Your troops cost 3 less in all zones, or less in all zones are quick, with cost 3 less. Bright Moon Grave. Just play the next troop and your deck gets +1.
Now keep in mind, when it says +1/+1, that's permanent.
Okay, so it's like Hearthstone.
Yes. But this one says plus turn, but if it doesn't say this turn, it's permanent.
Okay, so these are those.
Wow, we got like nothing for white.
Oh, so this is sealed. I forgot this is sealed, not booster draft. That's why I was confused. I was like, what?
Yeah, this is a sealed. Sorry.
Okay, so I actually have to remove that then. Got a lot of green. Gain 4 health.
What?
+5/+5 and win. I'm thinking green is definitely going to be a good one for us. Probably the next troop in your deck gets +5. Okay, that's pretty good. This enters play, gain 6 health, and at the start of your turn, gain. That's pretty good. Basic one shot. Revert another target troop.
You can always ask.
Revert all attacking troops. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by those troops this turn. So when this enters play, the next troop in your deck gets +2/+2. Oh, I think it went. Oh, there it goes. Alright, I looked at that. So let's see, what do we got? This is. Whoop. Come back. Basic action, troop. Quick action. Constant. Troop.
So we got a lot of high-end troops right now.
Yeah, and so I'm looking for some lower end troops here. That's definitely a higher end. Start troop of flight. Sylvan Duet, gain 0/2.
So
action.
0, the 0 represents current mana, and 2 is your mana pool. So that for 2, you essentially get 2. It's a 4-cost rampant growth essentially.
Okay. Alright, what is with the background of these?
Multicolor.
Okay. So that's for Speed Crush can't be interrupted when this dice deals 10 damage to each opponent troop in the center of your graveyard. Put it in your deck. That seems like a fun one.
We could probably do a green-red.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because
it's a 40 card deck, or how many
It's a 40.
cards? Okay. So I'm assuming you want, in Magic, you want roughly about 16 to 20 lands.
Yeah.
So I assume it's probably about the same for this, depending on your mana curve.
Yeah, and we have a high mana curve. If we are going to be running like a 10-cost card, we should probably run the Sylvan Silhouette.
When this attacks, gains 1 damage.
That's 1 current mana. So when it attacks, it gives you 1 mana for the turn.
Huh. Okay. This seems decent. These are lower end. Shift speed, I assume, is haste?
Yes.
Okay, shift 1 can't be blocked by troops with % less than their. Seems decent. Doesn't just play deal 13 to each opposing champion. Wait, when this enters play at the start of your turn, that seems decent. Crush.
Trample.
Deal 2 damage to target troop if you control a card with cost 5 or greater. That's pretty good, given that we've got a lot of high cost stuff. 2 Scarlet Raiders. I'm guessing that those are tokens.
I'm not sure what the card does, or what Scarlet Raiders are.
Wolvir Bashir gets +1 for each attacking troop this turn.
It's a 0/3 for 2 that can get better. It's pretty good.
4/1 for
Nah.
3 is not very good.
Swift Strike is for strike. Essentially.
Okay.
So what Rage is when they attack, they get whatever the Rage number is as permanent attack.
Okay. That's pretty good. 4 cost.
We should still probably include that one, that Dynamo guy, that artifact.
You think so?
Yeah,
This
and we
guy?
also and we have a Scrap Dynamo, so that could combo pretty well. But that creates a Scrap Bruiser and puts it into play. So that for a 5, it's a 3/3 that also becomes something else, and we can also get back that colorless 1/1.
That's true. We could do that. Did I see another one? No.
It's up at the top.
Just threshold. This is a socketed one, which is a 3 cost. When it becomes blocked by a troop, it gets -1, -1. Is that permanent? Is that like impact or?
Yeah. So, essentially, yeah, it would stack on. What you need to know about sockets is you need to have the threshold color. So you need to have that many of that type of threshold into play. So you have to have played that color at least once in play for it to activate.
Okay.
So we want to look at red and we want to look at green.
Speed can be blocked by artifact troops. When an enemy is played, it deals damage. It deals damage to the opposing champion. Discards their hand and draws 3 cards. That's not terrible. Spell shield.
Cannot be targeted.
Cost.
That would essentially make him a 3/3.
3 cost from 3/3 for 3 is pretty good, I would think. When this deals damage to an opponent, create a rhinoceros and put it into play. Each target to each of his pieces. I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay. Right click and double check that we did socket him, because sometimes they don't socket. Yeah, he's not socketed yet.
How do I socket him officially?
Yeah, now he's socketed, so now click off.
Okay, so you can see the gem thing in the corner.
Double check, because they've changed the UI since the last time. Okay, he is socketed. I've gone into matches where they haven't been socketed, and I feel like an ass.
Okay, so let's see here. So we've got 1, 2.
We can actually, if you go to that arrow section right here, you can actually sort by cost.
Oh, I wasn't looking at cost. I was looking at the amount of minions that I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, so we got roughly about...
Did we put silhouette in?
Silhouette?
The produces 2 mana for 4?
I think.
Nope, it's right there.
But you produce 2 mana for 4?
4, you get 2 it pretty much puts 2 lands into play, tapped.
Oh, okay. So, let's see. So I need to take out a card then. Let's take out one of these. And then, let's see here. So we've got... This is 1, 2... 1, 3, 5... Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10...
That was a spell, that's not a creature.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... I'm not sure if this how that split works. 21, 22, 23 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Are you looking for
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Okay.
So
I was looking at mana cost is
Okay.
what I was looking at here.
So how mana works in this game is different. When you play a shard, you generate 1 current mana that you can play on the turn. So it comes into play and tapped essentially.
Okay.
So it generates 1 mana right away. It will create 1 permanent mana that refreshes every turn, and it will also give you charge. Charge can be used for hero abilities, which I'll show you once you're finished building the deck. How Threshold works is you can create a threshold. So once you play a green mana, a green shard, you can play any card with the cost of 1 green. You don't need you don't need like 3 green to play it. So as long as you have that 1 crystal, you can spend as much mana on it as possible.
Okay.
So essentially, the shards are like mana crystals that determine what the threshold is. So if we wanted to play in 1 turn, we have both these guys. Turn 7, we have 7 mana. We can but we have 2 green and then 5 red. We
Okay.
could still play both of these because we already have the 2 green.
So the number at the top is the...
Just general cost, but how many of the shards we need to play.
Okay, so I totally miscounted that, so...
Right.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 19. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So my mana split still works
Decent.
out.
Yeah.
I think that's a deck.
So
I hope that's a deck.
So what we also need is a hero. A hero. So these are essentially our
Planeswalkers.
Well, it's like in the WoW TCG, you had to start it with a class hero. So what these do is you can generate that charge.
Okay.
They have effects. So if you click on show ability, this one would be you have to have 2 green threshold and then pay 5
To create a Gigantisar.
and put it into your hand. Yep.
Gain 1 health for each troop in the graveyard. That one's pretty good, actually. Let me see what the red ones are. Draw a card. If the drawn card is a non-resource card, advantage. Discard this card. Create a scorch card.
Scorch is a shock.
And then this one. Gain 1 mana.
Yes.
That's not terrible. But I don't think I'm going to need that much mana. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one.
That's pretty good. So go and click close. And there we go. We want to click on this.
Uh-huh.
Select a deck sleeve.
There's sleeves.
Oh, it gets good. So some of these are exclusive ones. That was
Yes.
for the-
I've already decided this shall be it.
Which one's better?
No, I've decided that
Wait,
one's
hold
gonna
on.
be.
Go back a second. I think I just got a new sleeve.
Uh,
Select sleeve. Go down to the bottom here. That one. Ashwood found... Oh! Hell yeah. I got a random... Okay.
Congratulations, but we're still going with this one.
But the one where he's punching a pinata.
Yeah, but this one is just better.
Alright. So go and save deck. Confirm.
Go.
What we're going to do is we're going to split up deck building and the first match. So we will see you guys at the first game. Just so